I could feel it, the vibrations through the ground as the train left, a puddle of drying oil. I could see myself swimming in it. Was all cold except for the laughter and the occasional place you mean to pass through before you know it, it's home. It's a Saturday night in June, and I'm waiting by the tracks to get out of this place. Sleep next to three others. It's hot and we rot in this oven. Now there's something about the language, something about these people that look an awful lot like me. I'm surprisingly accepting of this discomfort, but I'm not trying to be much of a person right now. I'm just trying to get some sleep.
Okay, before I show my face, right, does my mic work? Is my mic working? Am I muted? I know I'm not muted. Fuck you. Anyways. Jartent. Wow. Also, I am so sorry that you guys had to see me going, hello, hello, hello. Earlier in the fucking stream, dude. That was not intentional. You guys, oh, okay. Can you not? Can you not? Bitch, can I help you? Hello? Okay. I'm gonna move you now. Anyways, ignore that. You weren't supposed to see the live that happened about an hour ago. But anyways, JustARobot, our beloved groomer defender, uploaded another response video. So we're gonna watch it. Now my question is, why? Why is he doing this? I mean, last I heard when he was back, right, he didn't drop another response. He just dropped the original one and kept going on. He kept making videos. He has like a whole ass video about abortion out. So if the trauma's kind of dead, why are you making another video? Is it the Vincent Martin stuff that's stirring this up again? Is it something else? Like, what's the point of this? Just move on. Make more abortion videos. Make women cry with your abortion videos or something. I don't fucking know. I feel like there's a lot more stuff that he could be doing with his life, but oh well. Anyways, I'm bored, so I'm gonna watch this. Wow.
Hello everyone, it's me Luke. No, not Jar, Luke. There's gonna be no voice filter, no gameplay, no fancy editing, no nothing like that. Just me trying to explain myself to the best of
Don't be bad faith, Cal. I have no faith in the man in general.
my abilities. My last response was far from good to say the least. If it wasn't, then so many people wouldn't be clowning on it. I'm doing something I've never done before. I'm taking things seriously for the very first time in my life.
My question is, if you're in the commentary community, why is this the only time you're taking anything seriously? Weren't you in a buttload of other controversies or something within your career here or something? Am I delusional and am I schizophrenic? Am I just imagining that? Could have sworn you had all these other situations that you won. Did you not take any of those seriously? Did you not take the Hopeless Peaches shit seriously either? Like, what do you mean? Why now? I feel like this is just cope.
I'm dealing with serious allegations, and serious allegations should be taken seriously. Not like my last response where I was joking around far too much. I'm primarily going to focus on the stuff around Cinny. There's so many allegations against me that if I go over them all at the same time...
I have a question. Is he going to address why you put a fart fetish segment in his original video, or are we not going to get to learn anything about that?
This video will just end up being a giant mess. I want to get this out of the way now. The version of the Cinny video I uploaded was bad. I would go as far as to say that it was the worst video I ever uploaded. However, I do not believe I would have uploaded this draft of the video if Kumo didn't leak it out first. I want to make...
The issue isn't with Kumo leaking it. The issue... Oh god, hello? Okay, hi Falky, what the fuck are you doing? Where are the hooves?
Where are the hooves?
I'm not a furry. Do I look like a goat? Because I'm not. But anyways, what I was trying to say, right? Fuck you, Falky. You distracted me. Anyways, what the fuck did he just say?
Was bad. I would go as far as to say that it was the worst video I ever uploaded. However, I do not believe I would have uploaded this draft of the video.
Oh shit. Okay. Thank you, Ace. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for the 5 gifts. Whoa. I'm gonna hear this over and over again. Fuck me. Is it gonna go again? Yep. Okay. Okay, it's over. It's finally fucking over. Alright, thank you, Ace. Thank you, Ace. Also, yes, Bree, I'm pretty sure that this is just going over what was already addressed again. I don't fucking know. Why are you sending more? What are you doing? Bro, I mean, thank you, but like, can you not? Can you not? Can you not? Bro, it's gonna keep looping. I mean, you're giving me money. Go ahead and do it if you want. But like... No. Are you done? Are you done? Okay. Back to my original point. Off the bat, he's talking about Kumo, being like, oh, yes, I know my original video was shitty, but that's because, you know, Kumo uploaded it and leaked it. Bro, Stop! 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 It's just gonna keep going. Okay. Alright. Okay. Thank you. Where is the... yeah, I know the... Okay, you know what? Yeah. Mute button. I'm not doing this shit, bro. Anyways, what I was trying to say, right? He's immediately talking about Kumo instead of the fact that his video was shit off the bat. I don't care if it was like, oh, my video wasn't finished, it was uploaded early, it was a draft. Your draft was dog shit, dude. Come on. Okay, thank you for the 5. Love you too, but like, don't do that again, okay? Don't do that again. Is it still going? Okay, it's not. Alright, I'm gonna mute it now. I'm gonna mute it. Anyways, Whatever, I give up at this point. I'm just gonna watch.
Video if Kumo didn't leak it out first. I want to make this clear. He did not link people my video or just play a few clips from it. He uploaded it in its entirety from start to finish onto his channel. And yes, he did this all before I released the
We don't care. Nobody cares that he leaked your video. The only thing we care about is the fact that you tried to sweep for a fucking child groomer, and in the video that you did release, you're like, oh, I did so much Yeah. Thanks. I'll be back. Let's try this again. Oh, okay, shit, my bad. All right. Anyways, he's whining about how Kumo leaked his video. Nobody cares about that, all right? I don't care, you don't care, nobody gives a fuck, right? Like I said, we care about the fact that he swept for a groomer, and in the video that he did release, he claimed to have done all his research when he fucking didn't. I don't care about Kumo. I don't care about Goblin. I don't care about who fucked you or stabbed you in the back or, like, anally raped you. Like, I don't care. There's
video
nothing
myself.
for me to care about.
This was not
Just
a
get into the
re-upload,
point.
this was a pre-upload. I do have some proof that I was working on another draft of the
And maybe I'm just being mean because, you know, the dude's autistic, and autistic people, you know, they over-explain a lot. I sure as hell know that I do. I go on tangents every time I fucking talk, but, like, damn.
video, such as the fact it was uploaded unlisted days before it went live. I did this so I would have plenty of time to think things over on whether I should upload the video or not. I was also sending people the video so they could look it over and give
Could you do a look over a video? Could you look over a video for me? I'm not at home at the moment. I'm in a different city with my
me their
brothers.
thoughts on it. Now I know that some of you are going to call me a liar, because the second draft of my Cine video was already fully edited. However, the first draft of my Cine video, which was more negative towards her, was also fully edited as well. I'll link it down below if you wish to check it out. Here's a clip from it.
The funniest part about all of this is you didn't do what you did with that 14-year-old because you wanted to get with them, you just couldn't stop cooming. You coomed until you groomed.
I'm sorry. I know he's autistic, and I know it's just the way he speaks and stuff like that, but every time I hear this one segment, I just love how he enunciates the fucking coomda. Ooh, oh. He's like a gorilla or some shit. Like, every time he talks, it's like, oh, at the end of it. I love it.
I never even
And also
heard
when
of
he's
a
talking about coming and, like, jerking off and shit regarding a child predator, you know, well, not a child predator. I don't know. I wouldn't call Cinebear a child predator as if she's gonna do it to multiple people again. I don't really know. Just a freak, okay? A freak who wanted to jerk off with a 14-year-old, essentially. Not, you know, okay, you know what? I'm raping myself. I'm gonna shut up. We're gonna move on from that point because I'm actually kind of fucking myself in the ass here by, just... Fuck. No, he's not
like
black.
this happening
Stop.
until now.
It should be noted that I was not happy with that draft of the video as well. I was on Jack's, aka Birdie's side way too much in it. Yes, I made this first draft on Cine before I reached out to her. I was talking about grooming allegations.
Yeah, you know, he sent me a bunch of gifteds and it wouldn't stop playing Funky Town. It was a nightmare.
So I wanted to gain as much info as I possibly could. Honestly, I didn't expect Cindy to add me back, but she did.
I wanted to get as much information out of her as I possibly could, and that's why I decided to do what I call self-titled sleepy time calls with her, where I call her until I fall asleep and then I hang up. You know, I'm just really lonely at night, and I thought that this person who preyed upon a child and exploited them to get off was rather comforting. I don't know. But I also just wanted to get more information out of her, you know? I also did admit to, you know, naturally being attracted to her because she is a woman. But it was just a gay opera, essentially, right? I just wanted more information. I wasn't trying to get some, you know? Like...
I was so ready to tear into you, and this was the
Fuck. I was just yapping about how I like the art, okay? I like the chest, I like the markings, I like the eyes, I like YOLO. I like YOLO's art. That's all I'm trying to say. That's all I'm trying to say. YOLO Cola made me art, okay? Okay, sorry. I need to, like, walk the fuck in, but thank you, YOLO. Shut up. Mute it. Yeah, I get it. So what if I want to go nonverbal? I'm autistic. Just let me be free. Like, come on, let me have my
This
fun.
was the day I was going to upload it unlisted for my Patreon supporters, and it was going to go live tomorrow.
When I interviewed Cindy, I wanted to make it seem like I
I'm
was
not
on her
muted,
side
shut
as
up!
much as possible so she wouldn't run away. I want to make this clear, I wasn't pulling an off.
Frowny face. Not against you. I just hope I didn't sound stupid. I think I'm a retard. I also don't sound my brat beast. I was sleepy and you were scared.
Up on her or anything.
You can hear me,
I
stop!
was just trying to make sure my information was correct. I told Cindy I would be making another version of the video in favor of her before I...
Haha, I'm scared. I'm as well. Fuck Kumo for doing this. Cood Logic. Bro. Who the fuck is Cood Logic? I think I might have heard of that guy somewhere. I just can't place a finger on it. Anyways, he said he'll make a reaction to my video about you tomorrow. He would have reacted to it the day I was out, but Kumo just had to be a pikeck of shit. What? I mean, yay for Chud Logic. I'll try to catch the stream.
I reached out to Jack and Enno.
But, yeah, I'm going to be changing my video a lot, and I'm also going to have to reach out to Jack because...
PLS unmute.
Thank you for the $2, Ace, but I'm gonna fucking kill you.
You know, for all I know, you're
Uh-oh! Have fun with that. Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm gonna get the video ready because knowing Jack, they're probably gonna panic and try to control the narrative, like...
I mean, he wasn't wrong. Jack usually does that in the situations that he's involved in. Even if it's somebody else being hurt, he somehow finds a way to make the entire thing about him. I'm not just talking about the GoFundMe thing. I'm talking about in general. You could vent about one person, right? And he'll take it and be like, they actually touched me in my asshole and raped me when I was 5 years old. And oh, also, they don't like me because they saw what I said on Discord when I was like, 16 years old and telling a minor how to cut themselves properly. But it's all their fault. They're abusing me. Like, it's so annoying. You could straight up just be like, I went on a walk today. And he was like, I couldn't go on a walk because I have POTS. And now I want to cut myself. Think about that. Like, that's the type of person he is, bro. It's so fucking annoying. Okay, I might be, like, exaggerating just a little bit, but I think you get the point. He wasn't wrong, honestly.
Of course, and that's gonna be hilarious, but...
Yes, this was indeed very stupid on my part. I thought because I made a video bashing her before I reached out to her, that I should do the same but in reverse. My roommate, Professor Dreadlock, was also getting ready to go on a very long business trip, so I couldn't go over all of the long cine documents with him. I have one...
Here's the whole thing, right? I understand being dyslexic and needing someone to help you read a document, but you're a commentary creator. Even if your roommate or whoever's going to help you look through the evidence isn't with you, and especially given the fact that you very obviously did not go through the evidence properly, or at least lied about it, or at least, I don't know, turned a blind eye to all of it, and just went with Kumo's narrative, you probably shouldn't be in commentary in general, especially when it comes to covering grooming allegations. Whenever you're covering grooming allegations, you need to make sure you're reviewing all of the evidence, not just being like, I can't read that word. I'm gonna go ahead and start my script anyways. Like, come on.
The worst cases of dyslexia in the world, so it's very hard for me to read.
And even then, you can just take your time. If it takes you a week, 2 weeks to fucking read a document, if you're that adamant and passionate about making a video regarding the subject at hand, go ahead. But make sure you take your time to get the fucking facts right. Like, none of this, I didn't read through it because I got dyslexia, so I just ran with a popular narrative. Like, bro, you're older than me. You're not 15 or 20 or anything like that. How old is he? Isn't he almost like 30 years old, if not 30? I swear he's an old fuck, but I just can't remember.
Professor Dreadlock, on the other hand, is an extremely...
Cindy, oh, I do not know where Cindy is now. Did you not know her at all? Okay, so I knew Cindy, but we weren't really friends. She was aware of me, I was aware of her. The only reason why we interacted was because back in 2022, whenever I was still friends with Jack and shit like that, or was it 2022, 23, or whatever, I guess she got word that I was friends with Jack and I had him in my Discord server and all this other shit. And so she reaches out to me and draws me fan art, invites me onto a live stream with her and her boyfriend. Yeah, that was like 2 years ago. And gets all like giddy buddy and starts asking me about Jack and shit like that. And I'm just like, I mean, that's cool, but I'm not giving you Jack's tag. And then after that, we never talked again. But some people think that I am a Cinny Bear defender or was a friend of Cinny's when that was never the case at all.
Fast reader. A few people have pointed out that at the start of the Cine draft that I uploaded, I claimed that I went through the doc. That was a lie. It wouldn't have been a lie if that draft didn't get leaked.
And I will forever brag about the fact that she wants me dead because in the group chat with, what is it, Evan and Kumo and Cinny Bear, the Cinny Bear support group or whatever, there's like a, there's a few messages from Cinny where I get mentioned, right? And she's all like, oh, you were mean to me off the bat. Go kill yourself. Also, I'll be right back. My cat has a burger pack. No. Don't do that. That's not for you to eat. No. Go on. Sorry. But yeah, she wanted me to kill myself. It was really funny.
But I have that recorded because I was going to go through the doc with my roommate before I decided to upload. For anyone who knows me personally, you know how slow of a reader I am. You've seen me misspell things multiple times. The idea
like cued logic or beast
that I read through both docs very carefully by myself is an absolutely ridiculous notion. In my initial draft, I was just listening to the popular opinion and quickly skipped.
I can understand, you know, teenagers and commentary, people who are new to commentary not understanding how just following popular opinion is a bad thing, and it's something you probably shouldn't do at all. Especially if you're trying to make your own coverage on a situation. If you're covering a situation, you need to look into it yourself instead of just being like, oh, well, so-and-so told me this, so I'm just gonna write that in my script and put it on YouTube. Like, no, that's not how it works. Like I said, in his fucking 20s, he knows better. This shouldn't have to be a thing re-explained to him by, oh, that's cute. Thank you for the $2.99, Cal. It's a Shiba? Yeah, Shiba. It's cute.
Him to the two documents most.
But yeah, he's insanely stupid for not doing, like, the proper research on any of these fucking topics. It's
looking
so
at the pictures on screen. When I heard that there were a few people defending Cindy, not saying that she was completely innocent.
Also, a question I have is, like, out of all people to defend, to be a contrarian in, like, any type of situation, any situations that have gone down in, like, the past or will happen in the future, right? Why would you want to sweep for somebody who allegedly groomed a child? Why would you want to be on their side at all, unless there is concrete evidence that they, in fact, did not do what they were accused of? Like, you're just setting yourself up to get fucked over. Career suicide. And now people are going to be mocking you until the end of time just because you didn't think. It doesn't take a whole lot of brain power to understand how any of this was a stupid idea.
Just that she wasn't as guilty as some were portraying her to be, I decided to reach out to Cindy, along with those who were defending her to—
When has he ever done research? I don't fucking know.
Get their side of the story as well. After all, I've seen multiple dramas where everybody's bashing one person, only for the entire situation to be reversed later. I didn't want to just side with the popular opinion, only to find out that I spread misinformation later on. But why spend so much time editing the video before I even looked through the two documents? I have to
What?
plan ahead on these things. After all, adding in my—
Okay, listen. Making videos is not like drawing. Whenever you're working on a drawing, you can draw most of the thing, right? And then you can add more to it later. With a video about grooming, a subject that you haven't even looked at the evidence for yet, you can't just, you know, draw the outline and be like, oh yeah, it actually isn't this bad, even though I haven't fucking looked at it yet. No, yeah, we'll add this in here, even though, you know, blah, 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 blah. Like, you can't do that. You can't be that reckless. You need to... It's so dumb! You already get what I'm trying to say. I'm not gonna harp on it further,
avatar
but, like,
takes a lot more time and effort than just adding in gameplay or recording.
And the whole excuse, oh, I just wanted to, you know, edit my stills in because that takes a lot more effort than, you know, adding the gameplay and blah, 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 blah. Like, you can't do that. You can't be that reckless. You need to... It's so dumb! You already get what I'm trying to say. I'm not gonna harp on it further, but, like... And the whole excuse, oh, I just wanted to, you know, edit my stills in because that takes a lot more effort than, you know, adding the gameplay and blah, 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 blah. Like, you can't do that. You can't be that reckless. You need to... I'm sorry, do you not know how to make a video? Do you not know how you're supposed to do it step by step? You're supposed to look at the evidence, write your script, get your stills, record your fucking script, edit it then. You can add your stills later. Just get the main core of it.
My face. I knew that this situation was still ongoing and that more information was.
And also, if you weren't to do a script or anything like that, you still need to look at the evidence and then form what you're gonna say in the recording process. Apparently, that's too difficult.
Coming out. I could take my time on this video and remake it over and over again. Of course, salvaging.
Hi, Raven. My earbuds died. They don't work, so I have to use this, and I also got a hat, so we're doing that. Yeah.
What I could along the way. Or I could just get cold feet and not upload any draft of the.
Jar didn't edit his videos. He just underpaid his editor, Lorenzo, to do it for him. So then that doesn't even make sense there either. Like, come on. If you're not even making the video, what?
Video.
Or at least
after I
editing
made the
that.
first draft, I was not happy with it, so I wanted to remake it after getting Cindy and her friend's side of the story. Then I was going to remake it again after looking at.
He talks about how making videos takes him to... Oh my god. Well, you know, I didn't look at the evidence and then make a script and blah, 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 blah. I just, like, you know, looked at what was on the surface and made a whole video. And then I made another video. And then I had to scrap the other one because I didn't like that. And then I had to go back and scrap this one because I didn't get this person's story. You know, you can just look at the evidence, reach out to both sides, and then go from there. You complain about how, oh, well, you know, it takes a long time to edit stills. It seems like it takes you and your editor a long time to, I don't know, do all this shit and then work on, what, 2, 3 different videos, scrap 2 of them, and then upload a dog shit one? It's dumb.
The anti-Cindy side in more detail, and after me and my roommate looked through the doc in more detail. But you already knew all of this if you see my last response. Unfortunately for me, I had no proof of this. I didn't record any calls about this because I never expected my video to get leaked. Until today. I completely forgot what I said about my Cindy video in my call with Vincent Skullman. Ratsu, a person who interviewed me, you might have seen it around, later became friends with me because she came to the conclusion that the drama around me was overblown. I am happy with the friendship I developed with her. She has been extremely understanding and kind to me. She told me that Vincent Skullman sent Lio Convoy our call, and apparently Lio Convoy demanded that Vincent Skullman not upload it.
Why does Lio have to be involved with, like, every art commentary situation ever? I swear to God, it's like the most weird, unhinged shit, and it's like, Lio Convoy came into the picture and told this person what to do. Like, bro, why are you everywhere? I know I can't say shit because I'm, like, everywhere too, but, like, and stuff like this. And stuff related to Jar, especially. Like, come on, man. Fuck.
It under any circumstances. Naratsu could be lying to me, but this did make me listen to the call, and I heard things that really piqued my interest. As you can see from the timestamps on screen, I had this call with Vincent only 15 hours I sent the last part of my Cine video to my editor Lorenzo. Now I want to make this clear so someone doesn't claim that I lied. I did send Lorenzo.
Oops, I just muted myself as I was about to talk, okay. Because Lio's, like, really close with Jar, unfortunately.
Lorenzo a few more parts for the Cine video after this call.
Is that why Jar saw Lio as a father figure? As he said at one point?
But they were very small changes. This was the last big part I sent to him.
I've been interviewing people, I've been looking into this deeper, and I'm not saying Cindy is innocent. I want to make that...
Also, I'm gonna be for real. I don't care about who was involved with, like, the filming of this video, or the making, or who you went to, who you asked, stuff like that. I really don't care. If you're gonna respond again, you need to respond to everything and be like, I did not do my research. That video was dog shit. I will do better in the future. What else is there for him to realistically say or do here? Like, I don't even understand why we have this whole video here. Like I said at the beginning of the stream, I thought this was over and done with. We don't need a second response. People are just gonna laugh at you and move on.
More people
It's as deep
in
as
this
it fucking
situation are
goes for
guilty
you.
than you might think. The problem is, I know this community. They're gonna twist it into me defending a groomer, and I'm like, that's not what I'm doing in the video.
Because that's exactly what you did. One of the main reasons I have others review my videos before publishing is to ensure that my message is communicated clearly. I often find it challenging to express myself effectively with words. That's fine. But be careful who you send your videos to. I wouldn't trust Glupshitter from the CC Sphere with a draft of my video essay at all. Like, come on. Especially if it's something controversial, like defending a fucking groomer, which you shouldn't be doing in general, to be clear, but, you know, what did you expect?
And I don't want to talk about it too far anymore with you because, like, I don't want anything to get leaked because I've been working.
Goat DMs, I took an amazing screenshot. Okay. What is it? Okay.
On this for literal weeks, but I have been gathering a lot of information. I have been going back and reworking on the video because I want to make it clear I'm not saying Cindy is innocent.
As you can hear,
I don't know. It's hard to say that when you're like, oh, she's not a groomer, she's just a coomer, and she coomed with a 14-year-old. It's nothing big, like, come on.
clear as crystal.
And then acting all buddy-buddy with her, being like, what was that one audio leaking? What was that one audio leak? Oh, on June the King's Jar video, right? June had a clip of Jar telling Cindy about how, like, oh, I know you must be so upset and so nervous, and I know you're wanting all of this to be over, and I know you're looking forward to my video. I just want you to stop receiving harassment, and I just want this to end for you. Oh, but I'm not trying to say that she's innocent. I'm not trying to, you know, defend her. Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that?
I was emphasizing to Vincent Skullman that my video's purpose was not to convince people that Cindy was innocent, just less guilty. You can also tell that I didn't want anything to get leaked out because I put so
less guilty.
Much work into this already.
Along with the fact that I stated that I'm going to go back to rework on the video to make.
Also, I can understand why Kumo defended Cindy because, you know, Kumo's schizophrenic. I don't know what the fuck was going on in his brain, right? But with Jar, it just doesn't make sense. And I know I've been yapping, right? But it's just so odd. It's like, even like Kumo aside, let's exclude Kumo from this hypothetical. Or not even hypothetical, what actually happened, right? Why? Why did you think this was a good idea? Or is Kumo and the whole, oh, well, he was a contrarian and he was winning some debates. Did that fully influence your decision at the end of the day? Or was it someone else? Something else? Like, I feel like there's got to be more here than just, oh, Kumo. And it feels like he's kind of throwing Kumo and the other people he talked to during the making of the video, and like after it got leaked, under the bus, kind of. I don't know. I'm not really sensing a whole lot of accountability here.
Get clear, I'm not saying that Cindy is innocent. I just wanted to finish what I had for now so I could go over.
Because, like, for me, right, and I know I'm a pause Andy, right? But this whole video so far, I know we're only 7 minutes in out of 33. It feels like he's throwing other people under the bus oh my god, and be like, guys, but you don't get it. You see, I defended a groomer, but I didn't mean to. That wasn't what I was trying to do. I said that she's kind of less guilty, but she's not innocent. But I also told her in DMs that I wanted to, like, you know, make this video to help her and that I'll help it all be over soon and stuff like that. But I'm not trying to defend her or anything, bro. Like, what about what the other people told me? Like, fuck off.
For it and see what needed to be changed.
Go to, you have another wig. I only have 2 wigs. I have the Deku wig, which is the green one, and then I have the black one.
And what I could salvage.
The first situation I was ever in with this, that I ever got into with this whole community was the, Princess Elizabeth 013 drama. And when she was 14, people would send her, like, pictures of Rouge.
It's a very... I sent her my joystick. I think I actually broke my stream notification. Uh-oh. But yeah, thank you, just a retard. Thank you. Wow. I'm gonna have to fix my TTS
raping her avatar. People above the age of 30 were doing that, and when I called that out, I got accused of...
Goat, you have a Deku wig? Yeah, I actually wore it on my last stream where I was covering Spocter. Let me go get it. Let me go get it. I don't know why, but there's some bitches out here who think that this is my real hair. Do you really think hair of this quality would be real? Like, are we dumb? But yeah, I got a wig.
being a pedo, because why else would I defend a 14-year-old? So it's just like, my, have the turns have tabled. The thing is, like, I looked at the comic, the thing is, though, the doc maker did...
Jars into farts, actually? Bro, do we know this? Has this been confirmed? I wanna know. I need one of my little rats to go sniffing for the truth.
Didn't censor out anything. It was actually Cinny who sent it out.
I'm not Hassan Piker. Fuck off. But yeah, I was going to, like, you know, go show them my Deku wig, guys. I was showing them my wig. I'm not pulling a Hassan Piker. You're just fucked up and evil, and you hate me.
It herself when she sent it. And when I found that out, I was like, wow, that makes things...
Also, his whole argument here doesn't make any fucking sense. He's like, oh, well, you know, I was absolutely shocked when I found out that the groomer in question actually, you know, drew red lines over the genitals in the, pornographic pieces that she was sending to a 14-year-old. That just, you know, changed everything. You know, let's ignore the fact that she was getting off to this stuff and asking the child to read the rape comic out loud to hear their reaction to it, along with, you know, sending the child other things and talking about her fetishes and what turns her on and how, oh, I'm horny inside of a church right now, and oh, look at the sex toy I bought, ha! Let's ignore all of that. She censored her porn. She's not a groomer. Everything is fine. This woman has been vindicated in Jar's mind. It doesn't make sense.
Way less bad. It's still pretty bad. But it's not as bad. Like, if you send a minor
where's your
uncensored
catboy
porn...
He got me pregnant.
It's worse than sending them censored porn, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's still overall fucking but it's gonna kind of lessen the blow.
Thanks to reaching out to Cindy and her friends, I could make the information clear that she censored out the doc herself. I did not disagree with Vincent when he said it's still overall, yeah, because I agreed with that. Sending a minor porn of any kind is bad, censored or not, but
Guys, did you know that sending porn to minors is bad? Guys, I think sending porn to minors is bad. I don't know. Did you know that, guys? Did you know that sending porn to kids is bad? Because I know that. I know that now. Yeah, even if it's censored, guys, it's still bad. It's still bad. Like, fuck off.
Censoring it is still...
I want to highlight that despite the research point he made no research into the documents. Oh my god, I'm so autistic. Okay. I want to highlight that despite the research point he made, no research into the documents would have changed the take on where he said the minor started it, basically pulling a doodle tone. Yeah, true. Because, like, how are you going to be like, you know, I was almost convinced that she was a groomer until I realized that the child wanted it. The child wanted it, guys. Like, she didn't rape that kid. That kid raped her. That kid was being annoying. The kid kept spamming her DMs. She's not a groomer, and she sent them uncensored. Oh, my bad. I meant censored porn. It's the kid's fault. Like, fuck
less
off.
bad than sending uncensored porn. At the end of the day, they're both bad, but I wanted to get my information correct.
Also, I know I already said it, right? But it pissed me off when I first went over his video where he was like, unlike everybody else, I actually did my research and I looked into all of the documents and there was nothing there, just testimony and hearsay. Like, are you fucking dumb? Did you not see the loads of screenshots that were provided in the hundreds of pages of those documents? Screenshots was literally evidence, literally took up most of the document itself. Like, what the fuck are you on about?
Here's my opinion. Cindy was very inappropriate. She deserves to get...
Also, even if it wasn't in regards to defending a literal groomer, I feel like if you're gonna sit there and be like, I actually got the facts right, and then you basically ruin an entire video and spread around like misinformation and a narrative that doesn't even, like, you know, work. That's embarrassing. You should probably delete your YouTube channel, not gonna lie.
Get backlash, but I do not think she's a pedo. I don't think she's the next Cosmodor. I don't think she's a pedo because, like, I'm gonna be honest here, I think she...
Also, here's the whole thing, right? He wants to be the contrarian. Oh, but guys, she's not actually a pedophile. Okay, cool, you can say that, but still realize the fact that she did groom a child. Not all groomers are predators, but all groomers... Oh, wait, oh my god, I'm actually gonna kill myself. Oh my god, oh my god. Not all pedophiles... I'm gonna kill myself. Not all groomers are pedophiles, but all groomers are predators, because it is... I'm gonna kill myself. Oh my god, predator bad. Blah, 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 blah.
She would have done this with anyone. I think she's just an Omega Coomer, but she's not like a...
Loki, I kind of want to get into speech therapy, right? Because I have a perfect idea of what I want to say in my brain, but as soon as it comes out of my mouth, I fuck it up in the worst way possible, to the point that I just give up midway.
Jar sent Jaden animations fart. Enjoyment images.
Yeah. I remember. Thank you for that.
And that's pretty much my whole take on this situation. The problem is, if you don't say that Cinny is literally the living embodiment of Satan, people will twist it.
Even back then, I didn't believe that Cinny was a pedo or trying to get with the minor, and
Okay, I remember what I was trying to say. You can acknowledge the fact that she's not a pedophile, but you should still acknowledge the fact that what she did is still grooming and is still predatory. She may not be sexually attracted to children, but she still did use a child to help herself get off. Not because she wanted to fuck the child, but because the child was willing to engage and talk about her specific sexual hyperfixations and interests. Despite her having, according to Jack, according to her, other people that she could talk to about those things that were of age. Like, come on.
I have kept that opinion consistent.
DMs? Okay. Alright, hold on. Let me see. What is this? He makes a point that he never read the documents as a defense, but this was literally in the interview with Sunny.
This is so much nothing. Like, okay, sure, there's some stuff in here, but like 90% of it was just nothing.
90% of it was just nothing. There's some stuff in here, but it was 90% nothing, you know? I'm just gonna look past the screenshots. Like, come on. And also, I know that he did read the documents, right? Because he was like, I did read the documents, and I did see a few things, and I did read the one about bug spray and stuff like that. But I didn't actually read the documents, you guys. I just went with public opinion. You read the documents, you just didn't do your due diligence and look into them properly or efficiently. You can just say that. You don't have to talk about anything else. You don't have to pull any more excuses out of your clinker ass. Like, you're fine.
Throughout this entire drama around me, and even in...
Falgu. Bro, why does the My Little Pony plush in your room have such a I've seen horrors energy? I mean, she has been. I thrifted her, so she probably has seen quite a bit.
My old draft.
And now she lives
in my
here,
opinion,
and she has to
Cindy
watch
was
all
not
this
trying
shit
to
with
get
me,
with
so
the
I know
minor
she's seen a lot more
romantically or
now.
sexually. She still
I
messed
will
up
be taking her to therapy with me once I get into that, okay?
really, really badly, and she deserves to get bashed for it. Anytime I defended someone who was getting bashed, even a little bit, I always received major backlash. Whenever I have defended someone, whether it's Mari, Antunes, or Peaches, I've never claimed that they were perfect little angels who never did anything wrong. I'm just saying that they're not as guilty as people have portrayed them to be. If you commit a crime, yes, you should be held responsible for it, but you shouldn't be held responsible for a greater crime that you have not committed.
What is it called? Sexual misconduct with a minor? Is that not the thing that she did? Is that not illegal? Or am I just like, I'm not trying to be like ponder and be like, actually, I'm gonna stop you right there and cite code blah 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 blah, blah of this section. Like, I don't care. She did break the law. She sent porn to a kid. That is illegal. Wow. Shocking. He still doesn't seem to wrap his head around that.
Realistically, I have no issue at this point.
Oh, well, that's good. I wish more people in the ArtCC would do what you do. I wish we could just sit down and have a nice chat over a cup of tea, but, you know, things just have to escalate. And I did thank you for making the video because
as you can hear, even I wasn't happy with how overconfident I sounded in that draft of the video.
Was getting a little overconfident, and when I go into a situation with the expectation that
Guys, did you notice that I said I was overconfident in this section of what I said with this person? I'm even gonna put a little reminder on screen. Even I wasn't happy with how overconfident I sounded in the final. Why'd you upload it? Why'd you upload it? Why'd you produce any sort of video on the situation if you're too confident about information that isn't even correct? Because you're a fucking idiot.
I'm going to lose, that's when I do my best. Like, you know how I got canceled to begin with? I got overconfident in the Toby drama. That's what happened.
What she did isn't illegal federally. I guess so, but like,
And you making that video probably saved my ass.
The reason why I thanked Vincent for making his video on me is because I thought it would save me in the long run. Of course, before I could go back.
Jar's actually terrified of being a contrarian. He can't stand his points, and he's terrified to actually be held accountable for his actions. Here's the whole thing, right? If you want to be a contrarian, you should have the mindset, or at least go in with it, with the knowledge that, hey, a lot of people are going to blow up at me. I'm going to get a lot of backlash for this. That's the whole point about being contrarian to something, or something going on, right? You're like, actually. Like, everybody's going to look at you, especially if it's retarded, and be like, shut the fuck up, go away, log off the internet. It's exactly what fucking happened. And he's like, well, also shut up, Fimbro. Oh, wait, no, you're not Fimbro. That's Yo-Yo. What's up? Hi.
I can change things to make myself sound less confident. Kumo leaked out the second draft, and I panicked uploaded what I had. Vincent may...
Also, this is really dumb because it's like, even if Kumo uploaded your early release of the video, who gives a fuck? You can just put out like a little statement and be like, hey, that video wasn't finished. I don't stand by what I said. I'm reworking it. Easy. Easy. Because it's genuinely so fucking retarded. To just be like, oh no, somebody leaked my early video. I should upload that video now. How long has he been in this sphere? He's been in this sphere since like 2016, right? He started out as a DeviantArt rainer, something like that. I know he was active in like 2016, 2018. So he's been on this fucking YouTube channel of his. He's been making content for more than 6 years. He's a grown-ass man. He knows what he's doing. So, I don't understand the mindset of any of this.
Have saved me, but Kumo doomed me.
Well, I'm glad we could sit down and have...
I feel like even a 12-year-old with a commentary channel would understand and realize that if somebody leaks the shit that you're actively working on, you yourself should put a statement up and not just, oh, upload the video as soon as possible because, well, I can't let Kumo get the one up on me. I gotta put it out there now. Like, bro, come on.
Have this talk because, like, the main thing I want for people to know.
What type of fucking advertisement did I just get? Okay, so for context, right, I have my phone on this little stand on the side so I can watch my chat, right? And I just saw this I don't know how to word it. I think it was a TikTok advertisement or something, right? But it was some dude, like, playing piano, and a shirtless buff guy, like, slowly fading in and, like, flexing, like, moving across the stream while there's, like, space going on in the background. Fuck are like social media managers doing with their ads nowadays? It's kind of scary. I mean, at least they're not using AI, right? But like, what the fuck was that?
I'm not as mean as...
Oh, and don't even get me started, right? There's these annoying ass TikTok advertisements, right? I think it's like, have you guys ever heard of this thing called Fated to My Forbidden Alpha or something, where it's like usually these Korean TikTok romance dramas where like one of them is an alpha wolf and they have the spirit of the moon inside of them, and this person is a beta in her clan, but she wants to get married to the alpha of another pack. Like, it's so weird. It's so weird.
People think I am.
I love TikTok.
I
actually uninstalled it
Yep,
though because
what
I
I
was
truly
wasting
want-
too many hours at work. Also, we should watch Fated to My Forbidden Alpha. That's a pretty good series. I
Onto the
loved it.
peaceful solution.
I tried to make Ace watch it, but he called me a retard and he told me to kill myself, and so I cut myself that night, and I've never been the same.
A lot of the situations I find myself in, I just have a habit of pissing people off unintentionally.
You have a habit of pissing people off because you're fucking stupid. I understand that you're autistic, right? But like, some of this goes way further than autism.
And I wish I didn't.
No!
No ordinary person would have been able to read them.
No!
Goat, will you be the alpha to my omega in heat?
Okay, first off, what the fuck happened to the text-to-speech? Second of all, no. But thank
Kumo
you for the
sent me a
two.
friend request.
Umo.
Thank you.
Mr. Everybody's a pedophile but me is contacting me.
You can tell that even back then, I knew Kumo being around me wasn't a good thing. Before you ask, no, I did not send Kumo the video. Goblin Girl sent it to him after I told her not to. I told her not to send it to...
What if Kumo is like Dokes and Jar is Dexter? And Kumo actually knows the truth about Jar. Jar could be out there raping thousands of women, and Kumo just knows. He just knows. He can sense it. He knows what Jar is. That's why Jar's scared of him. That's why Jar's running from him. That's why Jar doesn't want to talk to him.
anyone because I was still looking over things.
You're gonna, in this hypothetical, you have a roommate, right?
Yep, alright.
You find out that your roommate is a threat to children, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, do you A, call the police, or B, ask for $10,000?
Right, okay.
You see what I mean, right?
You know, they should have contacted some form of authority that could, you know, deal with this.
Yeah, like, I find it disgusting that people are talking more about Jack and Cindy's, like, living situation than, like, the fucking minor who may or may not have been groomed.
One of my stances on the drama was that things should have been more...
Okay, let's talk about Jack because it's been eating on my brain for months and I can't remember because I have dog shit memory. Oh my god, art commentary amnesia, right? I have dog shit memory. I can't remember if I've yapped about this before. But I will say the whole GoFundMe shit was kind of annoying because, yes, obviously I would be uncomfortable living in the same space as a child groomer. But at the same time, you shouldn't put the focus on you for a majority of the video and then have the victim come in and, like, say what happened to them. If anything, it should be the victim first, and then at the end be like, hey, so I'm actually trying to move out. Any donations would be cool. That's it. But we all know how that went anyways, and you know, it's fucking Birdie. Shouldn't have gotten the well, I don't know. I understand him needing the money, but it's just like how he acted during the situation and everything that happened after it. It's just like, you need the money, but I kind of wish I pocketed that money myself because, like, why do you deserve it? You have a family that's fully willing to take you back in.
more focused on the minor Enno, and not on Cindy's relationship with Jack so much. I was also iffy at this point in time whether what Cindy did was grooming or not. I was going to talk to Vincent Scullman about this call, but then I realized that all of his drama videos, including the...
You know, if you want to talk about, like, how you reached out to people for their opinion on your video, if you're iffy on, Cindy being labeled a groomer, why don't you talk to the people who are actively labeling her as that and be like, hey, so I hear that you think that she's a groomer. Can you share with me your perspective as to why? Because I kind of disagree. And you can talk it out and you can come to an educated conclusion and stuff like that about, yes, it is actually the proper label that you can use. What the fuck? Hello? Kitty, what the hell are you doing? Also, goat DMs? Okay. What the hell? 109, when you get to it, Jar makes a point to Vincent Scullman that people care more about Birdie versus Cindy as a drama more than the minor that was groomed, and that he always cared about the minor. However, at this timestamp, he starts the video by promoting the Birdie GoFundMe blindly. Okay, let me see. 109. I'm so fucked. I can't go here. Hold on. Okay.
Them Jack, as that is what they wish to be called. Number 2, this video is going to be monetized. I'm only going to use some of the money to pay the thumbnail artist and the editor of the video, but the rest of the money will go to Jack's GoFundMe to help them with their situation. If you...
So about that, let's fucking
The two
talk.
new ones he made on me are gone, and both of his Twitters are currently locked. Huh, that's kind of weird. Now you might try to claim that I'm a liar. After all, that's a lot of money to spend on...
Isn't Jack narcissistic personality disorder? He hasn't been officially diagnosed. Jack likes to do a whole bunch of, like, self-research and self-diagnosis shit, right? If you were paying attention to the Queen stuff, in the Queen call, or the Queen document, or whatever, there was a screenshot, I think, of Jack talking... No. There was a screenshot, and then there's a voice call with Queen, where in the voice call, he's talking about how he suspects he has this evil abuser disorder. Ended up being MPD, because, I've been doing some research, and I've realized that after all these years, you know, almost 10 years of abusing people and being fucking weird, that I might actually be the problem, and I have the abuser disorder. This is really scary. Like, bro, you trusted Google more than your close friends who were telling you that you were fucking up and hurting people around you? Interesting.
2 different drafts of a video, so why would I spend even more money on a 3rd draft? Well, the thing is, Lorenzo is just about my cheapest editor. He lives in the Philippines where the US dollar goes very far. $5 to us is about $20 to them. Any payment he asked for, I would give it to him, even after he asked for an extra $100 after I started getting cancelled for the Cine drama. I just...
Cal. Sorry, I just got, like, a really fucked up evil idea. What if I got a wig that was like black or brown, short like the Deku wig, but with red on the front, and then I can just be like, I have evil kitty disorder. I have evil autism. My favorite colors are black, red, and yellow. I like kitties and unicorns and rainbows and sparkle cakes and shoving cupcakes up my ass and cutting little 13-year-olds and stuff like that and drawing Gura. Like, that'd be fun, but I wouldn't
Gave
do
it to
that.
him,
I wouldn't do
but
that.
apparently, from what I have been told, he started going around telling people that I underpaid him, even though I always paid him what we agreed upon. If he wanted more money, he could have always asked for it. Now, Kumo claims...
Unironically, though, I could do a birdie LARP. I almost did. It was when my mom walked in on me, playing the piano when I was like 15 and she yelled at me. What the fuck? Why did it just jump from like 100 to 143? What the hell?
Claiming
Hello?
that he uploaded my draft of the video to stop me is the biggest load of bullshit I've ever heard in my life. As far as I'm aware, that has never worked in the history of YouTube, and it doesn't make any sense. Uploading someone else's video onto your channel before they have a chance to upload it themselves doesn't stop them from uploading it.
The whole point is to say, fuck you, I'm leaking this so everybody can laugh at you. How can you not wrap your brain around that? People don't like you on the internet. Everybody is like, I hate to be like, oh, they're in your walls. Everybody's watching you. You have to look out. Everybody's gonna fucking get you. But like, honestly, everybody is out to get you, especially with who you are, what you've done, with your autism, which like I don't mean as like, oh, you're autistic, let's make fun of you. But it's because of the fact that you're so autistic that you're easy to fuck with, that people keep doing it. And you keep falling for it again and again and again and again. And then you have shit like this, which is the smoking gun for people to, you know, drag you to hell forever. So silly.
In my last response video, I asked people to show me examples of where this has ever worked, and no one has provided one single example. Personally speaking, I've never even heard of something like this happening before. I do not believe Kumo has any interest in protecting me or the truth. He was trying to convince Cindy that my end goal was to rape her.
Like, I
Okay. All right, let me start over, right? I don't care about what Kumo said. I don't care that he said that you're a rapist or, oh, you just want to rape Cindy. Cindy, look out. He's going to shove his robocock in your sweet little pussy or some shit like that, right? Nobody cares. Nobody took Kumo seriously. I didn't take Kumo seriously. I get that, you know, obviously being called a rapist is personally upsetting, but in a video like this, I don't care. Just move on. I know, I was muted, okay. I was muted. I'm sorry. Is it an OBS issue or a mic issue? It's just a me issue, because I always, like, mute my mic, right? But sometimes I forget to unmute, because it's got this little button, right? Little button. I like pressing that when I want to talk, but sometimes I'm autistic and I get too pissed off by something, and I just start speaking anyways, without any thought.
knew how this guy was. I warned you how he was. I told you what position you were in, and I was very conscious.
And also, like, this whole call, right? It reminds me of some sort of angry boyfriend. I know that they had no romantic thing going on, and, you know, Kumo was, like, being nice to her or whatever. But this whole call sounds like somebody scolding their boyfriend for talking to someone that they don't like. Like, come on.
Just and scared on your behalf because of what position you're in. Jar could have raped you, and that's probably what he was trying to, like, that was probably his dream, his end goal.
In my humble opinion, it's far more likely that Kumo did what he did to keep me from reaching out to Jack and Enno to get their sides of the story. Or maybe he looked at this
No, it's because he's schizophrenic and he fucking hates you, and because you're known as a sex pest.
after the video and thought, wow, this is terrible,
that
I
deep.
better upload it in case Jar changes his mind about doing so himself. I'm pretty sure that if I didn't upload what I had, Kumo would have told people that I didn't upload it because I saw the backlash underneath his video. And if I claimed that this was just an early...
Exactly, Cal. Like, we get it. You're upset that Kumo called you a rapist, but, like, we don't need to talk about this. Everybody knows that you're not, okay? We think you're weird, we think you might be a sex pest, but nobody thinks you're a rapist, nobody thinks you're gonna rape anybody. In fact, I don't even see you sexually getting anywhere with anyone with the way you are, with your
Draft of the
mannerisms,
video,
bro.
people would have said that I was lying. You can even hear in the last voice message I sent to Cinny that my confidence was pretty much all gone, and that I was getting cold feet about this entire situation.
Listen, Cinny, I can't promise this will fix everything for you.
He's got a girlfriend? Oh. Okay.
Or even anything for you. I don't want you to feel like you have a false sense of hope. I'll do what I can, but that's it. I helped Peaches out, but the allegations on you are much more rough.
I genuinely don't know how he got a girlfriend. Ooh, actually, no, he's in a polycule. Okay, so he has his roommate, right? He has his roommate. And then he has his girlfriend. What if they, like, all hold hands and go over call-out documents together? Wait, Cal. Do you have that one clip of, Jar being in a call with somebody and, like, him being like, oh, my girlfriend's blowing raspberries. Haha, stop it. And, like, you just hear a in the fucking background, and he's like, oh my god, she's so cute. Yeah, she just does that sometimes. Haha, my girlfriend's so crazy. I need to figure out where the fuck that video is, because I love it. Ace, do you know what I'm talking about? Please! Does nobody understand what I'm talking about?
But I'm gonna do what I can to help, because I know this shit is and will leak into your real life.
This is part of the reason as to why I freaked out so much in the DMs with Cinny and Goblin Girl after I saw that Kumo uploaded the video himself. My thought process wasn't, oh no, Kumo uploaded
It was in a Himpleton call? Okay. I need that.
The video before I did. I wanted to do that first. My thought process was, oh no, everybody is going to believe that this is my final draft of the video. Now if you don't believe me, that I wouldn't have uploaded this video if Kumo didn't do what he did. Why is it that the first time I ever receive massive backlash is the same time a draft of my video is leaked? If you think it's just a coincidence, then stars aligned. That's quite a coincidence. I can already hear what the live streamers reacting to this video are saying. Jar.
Hi. That's me. Hi, Jar.
You're just using this as an excuse.
Oh, dude. Speaking of Jar, right? I was in a voice call that he happened to be in. I don't know what the fuck they were talking about, but I think they were all making fun of him or something. It was when Falky actually, like, got his ass, right? But I was sitting in the call a little bit before that happened and before I left, right? And I kind of poked at him. And he was like, aren't you that one kid that got made fun of on the internet? At least I was a kid, not a grown-ass man. Like, fuck you.
Why give me that excuse? Let me upload the video myself before you leak it, and then bash me for it. I was bashed when I went against the grain in both the Toby and the Princess Elizabeth drama, so I wanted to be careful this time, and make draft after draft until the video was perfect. That being said, I shouldn't have made the draft of that video in the first place.
You shouldn't have made the video in general in the first place. You shouldn't have swept and defended a groomer and tried to imply that they're actually a lot more innocent than you think, and you guys are just falsely labeling them because I know everything. Like, fuck you. Also, fuck you, Ace. Don't one guy me.
Topic this serious, even if I was trying to be careful, is something I should have never gotten involved in. And it's something I should have taken much more seriously.
Hello? 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 Oh! Hi! I missed you guys so much! So, my Wi-Fi company hates me, apparently. Fuck! Now I've got an advertisement. Okay. But yeah, we're back. I don't remember what I was talking about, but it was kind of fucked up and evil, so I'm kind of glad that the stream did clip out, so let's go.
I did not double down, but I'm still receiving backlash for it to this day. Why would I tell Vincent that I was going back and forth on things, and that she deserved the backlash if this was supposed to be my final draft of the video? Why would I lie to Vincent?
What's wrong with my mic? Hold on. Chat, hold on. Hold on, chat. I have to, mommy has, or daddy, I don't know what the fuck I am, okay? This bitch has to do some shit. Hello? 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 What's wrong with my mic? There's nothing wrong with the mic! Hold on. Chat, hold on. Hold on, chat. Hold on, chat. I have to, mommy has, or daddy, I don't know what the fuck I am, okay? Bro, my mic is fine. You know what? Fuck y'all. I hate you guys. Just kidding. Give
I
me
had
money.
nothing to gain or to protect myself from. I just really wanted to finish up this draft so I could use it as a reference, and of course see what I could salvage. That's part of the reason as to why I told my editor Lorenzo to stop adding edits to the call I had with Cinny. When you're working on a heavily edited video, you don't really see how good or bad it is until it's all in front of you. Do you guys
Okay. You know, earlier in the stream where he was like bitching about the video and stuff like that, and oh well, you know, I just started editing right off the bat because it takes me a long time to do things. Blah 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 blah. You know, you can just write out a whole ass script, look at it, read it out loud a few times, record it on Audacity, play it back, listen to it. If you're really not sure that your video is going to be good based on that script alone, you can hand it to your friend. If they're trustworthy, not fucking romantic goblin, bro. That bitch tried to get Cindy Bear a shotgun. Like, why are you talking to her of all people? But yeah, no, just like write out a script, listen to it. If it sounds good and you're 100% confident, okay, go for it. If not, talk to your friend. Be like, hey, working on a video. Do you mind looking over it for me? A trusted friend, mind you.
really think I looked at this draft of the video and thought to myself, yeah, this is perfect. I should really just upload it as it is. Here are my current thoughts on Cinny. She didn't just speak inappropriately to a minor.
Yeah, she like asked, essentially. If I'm remembering it correctly, I'm hoping that I'm not being autistic and gay, right? Not that that's bad, right? But, Romantic Goblin, I believe, tried to talk to Gilded Pooh about getting, Cinny Bear a gun. Okay, so I'm not crazy. Okay, good.
She directly got them to
works.
engage with her fetish. She was 20 when she did this. She was at an age where she should have known better.
Also, we're
I think she wanted to corrupt a minor in the same way she was
the
corrupted
original
when
video.
she was 14. She has also
Almost
done
a year
many
later.
other inappropriate things with other minors as well. She more than likely would have kept doing stuff like this for years. I still, however, do not believe she had any interest in kids. I do not think Cinny hurts children out of any form of desire for them or interest in hurting them. I don't think she would have ever asked for nudes of a minor, or to send nudes of herself to a minor. But the fact is, she hurt children. Even if it wasn't out of any form of maliciousness, she still did it.
Oh, but what about your argument of, oh, well, the minors sent shit first? Are you going to talk about that? Or are you going to address how that was wrong of you to say how you were essentially being a victim blamer? Are you gonna say anything about that?
Groomed a minor not to get with them romantically, but to get them to draw art of her fetish, and to get them to read out a comic of her fetish, which is something I didn't know about until later on. I don't think it's right for people to call her a pedo.
I did my research, guys!
As for the allegations of me rizzing up a pedo, this is also false. Cinny herself said she didn't think I was trying to make a pass at her.
I didn't think it was at the time. At the time, I thought it was just being, like, weird. I didn't think it was, like, an actual pass. Like, I was assuming that he was, like...
You're smarter than you're letting on.
Because I just thought it was strange to say, because it's just not something you say.
Because you thought it was a flirt.
Not really, it's just...
Well, then why would it be strange?
I mean... I don't know, it's just not a thing I hear people say very often.
So what else could it have been?
Just him being autistic? I don't fucking know.
So...
I mean, she's kind of true. She's kind of true. What the fuck does that mean? Okay, apparently I don't know how to speak English. I don't know how to function as a human being in general. She's kind of right. That's kind of true. He is pretty fucking autistic, and he doesn't seem to understand social cues or, like, when something is or isn't acceptable. Which, like, yeah, I can understand that, right? But it gets to a point where it's like, dude, you're gonna have to, like, help yourself or something.
I don't think I was hitting on her, she doesn't think I was hitting on her, and neither does my girlfriend. All three of the people who matter.
Can you get her to blow raspberries in the mic? Be like, my girlfriend actually doesn't think that I cheated. Girlfriend, would you like to give your commentary? Like, that's what I want to see. That's what I want to see, dude.
Most on whether this was rizzing or not seem to be in a...
Comments can be strange without it being a flirt, Lamau. The local... Kumo is very narrow-minded. I mean, yeah. bro was just jealous? Do you think that Kumo wanted to... Well, no. No. Because Kumo is stating, give me your teeth. So I don't think he wanted Cindy. He just wanted to control Cindy so that he could get at Birdie.
Agreement with one another. People have told me that they're willing to look past the chicken joke or the pussycat joke, but they have a hard time believing that the sleepy time calls were not romantic in nature. The thing is, though, this only happened once or twice, and they only...
Let's find out. I just need someone to chat with as I drift off to sleep. You can just say no. I'll just take that as a no, lol. We weren't going to chat about anything important. I just like talking with anyone as I pass out. Good night. I can see why people thought that you wanted to date her, because this looks like somebody being rejected, okay? I'm not saying that it is, but imagine you're a dude. There's this really sexy E-woman who just happened to, groom a child, right? We're just gonna ignore that, right? But you want to talk to them, you want to call them, you want to call them before you go to bed. And I'm not saying that he is a simp, I'm just saying how it comes off, alright? Look at it through my eyes, okay? Imagine somebody who's trying to rizz you up, like, hey, I kind of want to talk to you while I fall asleep. You can just say no. Oh, what's that? It's been 10 minutes? Well, I guess I'll be going. Oh, you responded? Okay, can we call so I can, fall asleep? It'll take 30 minutes because your voice is so soothing. That's why people think this shit, bruh.
lasted a couple of minutes. She herself confirmed that we did not goon, and that we mostly talked about Star Wars.
Alright.
She herself confirmed that we did not goon.
Guys, I know all of you guys are going fucking crazy, but, shh. Silence, please. I need to address something. I did not jerk off with just a robot. Okay? I did not goon with just a robot. We did not goon. Nobody jerked off in voice chat, okay? Now, we got a little, a little interesting with each other, but we didn't goon, okay? We didn't goon. I asked her if she wanted to see my cock. We didn't goon.
And that we mostly talked about Star Wars.
Did you guys goon together at all?
No, what the fuck?
He didn't like...
Oh, so you like Star Wars, princess. Can I pick your brain on something, princess? Do you remember the outfit that Princess Leia had whenever Jabba the Hutt made her his princess? I heard that on Amazon.com, they are actually, they're having a flash sale on that outfit. You like cosplaying, right? I think it would be pretty cool if you dressed up in voice call and turned on your camera and dressed up as sexy Princess Leia. Just saying.
He didn't make it in your phone calls with him. You guys didn't do anything freaky.
No, he mostly just talked about fucking Star Wars and shit. And I mostly just talked about my cat,
I do not hit on women by telling them about
Star Wars and shit.
Not going to lie, that sounds like something I would do. Talking to a 10 out of 10 Latina about Ninjago lore is not a good why to get them to sleep with you. I would never hit on somebody by talking about Star Wars. Okay. I mean, some bitches love nerdy guys. They're like, oh, you build Lego sets? Do you like Gundam? Do you like Optimus Prime? I want that robot to fuck me. If you like Optimus 2, you could come over to my place. My parents aren't home. I'm 21 going to college and I still live with them. To be clear, I'm not 17.
And I mostly just talked about my cat.
GoatCatto, can you do that? I'm about to come. Not really.
I do not hit on women by telling them about Star Wars lore. I
do not hit on women by telling them about Star Wars lore. I hit on them by asking to see their vagina. Thank you.
Have more riz than that. I have enough social awareness to know that if you're going to try to get into a woman's pants, you don't tell her about the 2-hour-long Disney Plus Star Wars show review you're working on. The thought of getting with her, gooning with her, getting her to draw porn of me, or meeting up with her in real life never crossed my mind. I have done quote-unquote sleepy time calls with other people, and yes...
Actually, you know what? Can you give me names? I want to see all your boyfriends.
That does include my girlfriend. The problem is, she has an early morning shift, and she normally passes out long before I do. But here's 3 people, aside from my girlfriend, that I have also done sleepy time.
I was joking when I said name them, what the fuck?
Calls with.
Have I ever fell asleep
Okay.
on the phone while talking to you?
Yes.
Out of all the time you've known me, the several months, have I ever...
Wait, is he using a voice changer in this video right now? Because why does he sound more nasally?
Have I ever, tried to flirt with you? When we had our sleepy time calls? Did you ever think I was trying to see your pussy?
Oh, no. But last time we had one, you passed out rather early.
Made a pass or an advance or anything like that towards you?
No.
Have I ever
No.
done a quote-unquote
One woman.
sleepy time call with you where I fall asleep while chatting with you?
Yes, you have. I
One
wanted to
man.
confirm if that was true or not.
All right.
I think it's pretty obvious
Women,
you do that.
man.
It's weird, but I can understand. I think I suggested ASMR for you.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So, via Queen,
Ah!
I want to ask...
What? ZV? ZV had sleepy time calls with Jar? Dog. Dude.
you something. You're a male, right?
Yes.
Do you think I have any romantic interest or attraction to you?
No.
Okay, have I fallen asleep on calls with you?
Yeah.
Definitely more than once.
Yeah.
And you never thought it was a romantic or sexual thing?
No.
And it usually just lasts a couple of minutes. We talk about random shit as I'm laying in bed, and then I say, all right, man, I think I'm going to pass out now. And then you say bye, I stop the call, and then maybe I'll hit you up again, but usually I fall asleep, right?
Yeah.
So before ZV, it was Vincent Martin. So he had a sleepy time call with Vincent Martin, Cine Bear, and ZV.
Okay, are you positive? I'm not
Two
just
men,
like leading
one
you
chick.
on with these responses.
Well, and the girlfriend. Well, and also
In my
Cine.
last response, I told you
Okay,
guys
so
I couldn't
3 chicks,
explain why
2
I do
men.
sleepy time calls. That was a lie. The true reason why I do sleepy time calls is quite embarrassing. Throughout the day, I distract myself from my thoughts.
I thought he was gonna go into like a tangent where he was like, every night when I go to bed, I get violent, suicidal ideation fantasies that pop up in my brain. And every day that I, wake up, I just wish that there was somebody who would hold me throughout the night and just talk to me. Just help me. I'm fucking waiting. I'm la 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 la. I'm waiting, Catto. Waiting. Oh shit. Hello? So OBS is actually freezing. And stop spamming. Oh my god. OBS is fucking freezing up right now. I'm not sure why, but I should kill myself. No, just kidding.
I have
Anyways,
nothing to
we're
distract
back.
myself with, and all of those bad thoughts quickly surface all at the same time. I can't look at my phone or the screen will wake me up, and I think about things that make me angry and things that make me anxious. The quote-unquote sleepy time calls are a good way.
So I was right. Sometimes when I go to bed at night, I just want to fucking cry because the weight of the world on my shoulders is too much to handle. Me being just a robot, all these people, they look up to me, while all my ops want to see me crumble to the ground and turn into nothing but a bunch of automaton dust. Like,
Way for me to distract myself from
you can just talk to a therapist, right? You can just take some melatonin and just go to bed.
these intrusive thoughts. I didn't do this with a lot of people because, well, it
Also,
seems
talk to a friend. Talk to, like, a close friend or something, not a fucking child predator.
like a
Come
weird
on.
thing to do. I did this with my roommate a few times, but he was off on a business trip. I really didn't want this getting out there, but now it's out there, so I can do all the sleepy time calls I want to do with people now. I knew for a fact that people would find it weird, but I really don't see a problem with it. All it is me laying in bed talking to someone about some random topic as I slowly pass out, and then I hang up. I think people are overreacting to this a little bit too much, especially
We're overreacting because we hate you and we think it's funny. Nobody actually thinks that you're going out fucking people in voice calls. We just think it's funny that you're like, yeah, I talk to people when I go to bed and stuff like that. And we're like, wow, this is so funny. Let's say that you're having sex with
when
these
they put a
people to
romantic
piss you
spin
off
on
and make
it.
you
However,
respond
I
more,
still shouldn't have
which is
done
working,
this
to be
with
clear.
someone I was looking into with a topic this serious. It won't happen again. If Kumo truly did believe that I had romantic interest in Cindy, he could have set me up, get me to quote-unquote confess my love to her, and then I would have no way of backing out of it. I think he didn't do this because he knew I would say, sorry.
He's actually throwing that out there so that Kumo can take this into consideration and set both of them up. Think about that. Think about that. I'm not making a theory, okay? Anything that comes out of my mouth, as we've all known, especially in 2019, you know, our gracious, lovely fucking year of 2019, when Ponder Sprocket pondered her orb and the shower, rain, thunder of... I actually don't know what the fuck I'm talking about anymore. I kind of forgot. I'm a little... But anyways...
I'm not into you like that. Here's what I think happened.
Oh, yeah! I remember now, okay? Anything that comes out of my fucking mouth is fact, alright? Ignore 2019, ignore the brain dead Robin, ignore Mushroom Girl, ignore all of that, okay? I'm God, essentially, okay? I'm God. Anything that comes out, you know, God said it, that settles it. Goat said it, that fucking settles it. Like, come
Kumo
on.
might have had a thing for Cindy. Not saying it was a romantic thing, but him calling her sweetheart was definitely an odd thing for him to do. He realized he was in over his head trying to defend Cindy. I don't believe he was saying she was totally innocent, just less guilty like I was. And once he got his hands on my video, he knew he could use me as the fall guy. He released it so I wouldn't have a
Yeah. See, Ace, they'll think that I'm a god. You see, when Gabe taught me that, I took that lesson to heart and I carried it with me over the years. No, that's so
chance to
fucking
remake
dumb.
it or reach out to Jack and Enno. He then got Cindy to send him her DMs with me. Then he proceeded to release it to everyone without my or her permission first. When I was asked for my DMs with Cindy, the first thing I said was, let me ask her for permission first. When I realized she sent them to Kumo, it absolutely shocked me and caught me off guard. The original accusation that I was simping for Cindy originally came from Kumo, and according to him, he did it to stop me from raping Cindy. Kumo and Goblin Girl did what they did to get the hate off of themselves, but it didn't work. Kumo, Goblin Girl, Cindy, and Jack are now all gone. I was very stupid with how I handled this situation. But out of everything in this drama around me, people saying that I cheated on my girlfriend hurts the most of all.
So,
Alright.
mind if I
Alright.
ask you,
Calm down.
do you think I'm the type of person who would cheat on my girlfriend?
No, I think anybody with a
so
functional
fucking scared.
brain
My
can
cat's so
tell you're
scared.
quite the opposite. You get very worried about upsetting her, even like the tiniest amount. There's no way in hell you would ever cheat on her. That's obvious to anybody who's spoken to you for even a couple minutes. Having known you for months, in my experience, I can say no.
Listen to my voice. Listen to the way I talk. Do I really sound like the kind of guy who just sleeps around with women all the time? No, of course not. Obviously, I'm the type of guy who is so happy when a woman gives me the chance.
Okay, hold on.
But I won't try anything to mess it
Hold
up.
on. Shut up, Jar. Okay. Listen, I'm having fun. I like giving my cats treats. I think it's a cool treat for the stream too. But like, when will this bitch fucking learn that biting my pinky or my fingers when I'm giving her a treat is not gonna help? It's not gonna help. It's not gonna go in your mouth. It's not. If you keep biting me, both of you are going to hell. You see, because I say that biting is a sin, and if you commit sin or adultery or evil, you're gonna be burning in kitty hell. You're gonna be talking to like, oh shit, they're fighting. Okay. Anyways, I'm just yapping. Their names are Pippi and Pewter. Pippi is the bigger one, the fatter one. Pewter is the small one. Anyways, back to this. I need to rerun. I forgot what I was saying. Wait.
Her.
And according to him, he did it to stop me from raping Cindy. Kumo and Goblin Girl did what they did to get the hate off of themselves, but it didn't work. Kumo, Goblin Girl, Cindy, and Jack are now all gone. I was very stupid with how I handled this situation. But out of everything in this drama around me, people saying that I cheated on my girlfriend hurts the most of all.
So, mind if I ask you, do you think I'm the type of person who would cheat on my girlfriend?
Wait,
No,
she's real?
I think anybody with a functional brain can tell you're quite the opposite. You get.
She's real? I thought he was lying. I thought it was him just going in the fucking corner or some shit. I didn't think she was real.
I get very worried about upsetting her, even like the
That's not
tiniest
her.
amount. There's no way in
Oh,
hell
that's
you would
not
ever cheat
her.
on her. That's obvious to anybody who
Why not record you asking your girlfriend yourself? What? She is real though? Okay. How do we know this? How do we know?
who's spoken to you for even a couple of minutes. Having known you for months, in my experience, I can say no.
Listen to my voice. Listen to the way I talk. Do I really sound like the kind of guy who just sleeps around with women all the time? No.
Is he scared that if she says something on his video that she's gonna get doxxed or something? You had a bad encounter with her?
Well, of course not. Obviously, I'm the type of guy who is so happy when a woman gives me the chance that I won't try anything to mess it up. My girlfriend is absolutely wonderful. She is amazing.
Dude, what if Jar's girlfriend is kind of like the fairies that you find in Pixie Hollow? You know the Tinkerbell movies, right? And how, like, if children stop laughing and stop believing in fairies, then they all die and they go fucking extinct? What if Jar is doing this because his girlfriend is real, but only for a limited amount of time? You see, he needs people to remember her and think that she's real and think that she actually exists in order to continue being alive on this earth. Clap your hands if you believe. No, I don't.
Thing.
Oh, what are you doing? Pick up, hello? What the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, she's real. Okay. What do you mean how? So, a little bit of background, okay? When I made the deal with Himpleton for the calls with Jar, okay, and I made the deal with the devil, okay, and one of the calls, yeah, she briefly speaks one word that could be heard. She just says no to an answer. It is real. She does say it. I believe it's in the 10th leaked call or whatever, right? I didn't think much of it. The call got leaked because the 10th call was very important. It showed a lot of contradictions and lies from this guy. This was literally the same call where he said he was defending Cindy just so that she could be a future ally. So, of course, I was going to leak that call. But she said one word, right? And I had the displeasure of this woman leaving a fucking schizo paragraph telling me that I needed to edit that out or else people are going to go after her. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about, bitch? Like, my mind was fucking blown. It was schizo because she like went to Himpleton and all this shit like this, but this, and it's like, what are you talking about? It's one no. No one's gonna find you off of a singular no. Like, in fact, some people were even speculating that it was like, you know, a fucking voice of Jar, but no, it is real. And
then why did she do the shit and call? Like, why?
I don't know. She's nervous. She actually, I don't know if I'm gonna relay that, but I also happen to share a server with her, but I'm not going to say which one. She is real, though, and that was a while ago, but that's all I'm going to drop in and say. So,
okay.
Yeah.
So anyways, she's real, but I'm going to continue to pretend that she's not because I think it's funny. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, I just pretend he has, like, a body pillow.
What?
But yeah.
What?
Yeah, I pretend he has a body pillow or whatever.
That's fucked
but
up.
Anyways.
You're imagining porn of Jar? Cheater. Okay, bye. Love you, bye. Ow, am I bleeding? No, I'm not. My cat's just evil. Anyways, that was A-Space guy. That was A-Space. Hi, guys. So, Jar's girlfriend is actually real. I don't care. I'm going to continue saying that
and I'm so happy that she can love me despite my flaws.
I don't think she
I would
wants
meet a woman like
to act
that.
as if she
It's
does.
not okay for you guys to make
not real.
statements about me cheating on my girlfriend with such flimsy evidence, or for a handful of you to try to gaslight her into thinking I cheated on her. I've been cheated on before. It's not a fun thing to go through, and I would never put someone else through that same pain. As for me claiming that Cindy's avatar, along with the avatars of other people, are attractive, yeah, of course they are. They're artistically pleasing to look at. If someone has an attractive avatar, that does not mean I want to get...
You know, I know she acted sexually inappropriate with a 14-year-old while she was 21, but have you considered the fact that her avatar is kind of hot? Just throwing that out there. Just Just throwing it out there.
With them.
Have you considered
that is
this?
absolutely ridiculous and silly. I can't even believe I'm having this conversation right now. This is such a weird and bizarre thing for people to focus.
You didn't have to. You didn't have to. You didn't have to. You didn't have to. Well, all these guys are saying things about me that doesn't make sense, and I think it's not true. You don't have to be here. You don't have to be here. You could just continue making your fucking... How many goddamn videos have you made since, like, what, 9 months ago? Like, come on. You could just continue making your... whatever these are, okay? We don't need this. It's also crazy how, out of all this other shit, this is the one thing with the most views. Probably because you fell off, obviously, but oh well.
Focus in on. I've never even heard of someone else dealing with something like this. I never asked nor looked for an image of what Cindy looked like in real life. Now I've seen what she...
Well, maybe I can... Hold on. I'm trying to... No, I can't do it. I'm sorry. I'm trying to figure out how to, like, mimic her eyes. She looks sad. She looks sad. It's okay. Anyways. Bro got punched for being a pedophile? No, she did not. Hi guys, I had a nosebleed. I'm gonna post it on YouTube because I'm a silly little baka.
looks like in real life, and I'm gonna be honest here.
No, I did not see. Shut up.
I'm not interested. The idea that I saw her avatar, fell in love with her, and then decided to protect her so she would get with me so I could do things to her unconsensually is an absolutely ridiculous and stupid idea. After everything happened with the Cine drama, a bunch of people came out of the woodworks, and Gish galloped by hitting me with as many allegations as they could, most famously of which are the allegations from Choco. Choco made the claim that she had a perfect memory from a call that happened over 4 years ago. Gotta admit, that's pretty impressive. I struggled.
Okay, I think I remember Choco. That was the one that Jar got mad at me over, right? Because that document where he was like, oh my god, he commissioned me to draw sexy Jaden animations when I was like 17, and I was like, ha, no wonder you defended Sunny, ha, parts of a feather stick together, and then he like slapped a screenshot of that shit I said on Twitter in his response video after his original video blew up, which is okay. GoatCatto cameo, bruh. I'm everywhere.
Remember a call I had with Vincent Skullman just a couple of weeks ago. Unsurprisingly, this call was unrecorded. She made the claim that I asked her to draw my avatar, raping J Animation's avatar. I do consider this to be a strange claim, especially when we consider the fact that I've never requested rape porn of my character before or after this. Choco did show evidence that I got her to draw Jade Animations lifting up her shirt when she was 17 and a half. I do not know how you go from requesting rape porn to ending up with a picture that could fit in a thumbnail. I think I was going to use this for a thumbnail about Jaden porn, but I decided not to because I thought it would be in bad taste. Some people have pointed out I said you drew porn of her for me as a way to claim that I lied. The thing is though, this was for a thumbnail about Jaden Animations porn, so of course it's going to be pornographic in nature. She told me that she was 17 at the time when she drew it, and I just didn't know how to react. This was the day before Christmas, so the next day I spent time with my family and kind of forgot about it.
I can understand not knowing the age of someone, but if you're specifically asking them to draw anything that's lewd in nature, or if you just want to commission them in general, right, I feel like it would be wise to ask them their age, which, like, yes, JustARobot is very autistic, doesn't think of, you know, common sense things a lot, doesn't think how he should, right? No hate there. But at the same